Hello to all of my peeps out there. Today, we are going to be talking about a struggle that a lot of beginner and intermediate artists have, and that is with drawing hair. How to make it look fluid. The best way to make hair look fluid, in my opinion, is to study fluid. Since water is the most common fluid, we are going to study that. And the cool thing about water is that it's so common, you do not even have to be a grass toucher to find water. For example, I have this water bottle, and I'm gonna shake it around, and we're gonna see and observe what the water inside does. Look at that. Oh, hang on. Look at that. Pretty cool. Another thing you can do is go to the kitchen sink, turn on the faucet, and then watch the water run down your hand, and observe what the water does when it encounters obstacles. Notice that in all of these water flowing examples, to get around an object, the water did not do this, all choppy like. What? Instead it did this. It flowed around the object. And why is this motion important? Because this is the motion we want to mimic whenever we are drawing the hair. If you want the hair to flow, you have to flow. Let me give you some examples of what I'm talking about. Okay, here we are. I have 4 reference photos for us to experiment on. And yes, 2 of them are of yours truly. The other 2 are photos I got from the free image site called Unsplash. And before we start, I also wanted to mention I am using the Clip Studio Paint drawing software, and I am using stabilization on 20 for this exercise. It doesn't have to be 20, I just like it on 20. All right, let's take a look at this first girl, and we notice that the hair is coming from her head, and it's going down her face, and the obstacles are basically just her face. Instead of falling straight down with gravity, her face is in the way, so it has to flow around it. Watch. Very nice. We have another big strand that does that. A couple more. You just want to follow the pattern of the hair that you see. Not what you imagine you see, but what you actually see. Now we're going to go on the other side of the part. Just get the big clumps of hair that I see. All right, very nice. Very flowy. That's for straight/wavy hair. Now that we've seen how the water flows around objects and how the hair flows essentially from our 4 reference pictures, it is now time to test out our hair drawing skills on some characters. Before we started, I made 2 female heads and 2 male heads. We're gonna practice drawing a straight-haired version with the skills we just learned and a curly-haired version. Here we go. I think that looks pretty good. So notice, think flowy. You can do it. Drawing hair is my favorite thing to draw in characters, and I'm very excited that I got to share this technique with you. I'm even more excited to see what you guys do with this technique. So always remember, think flowy. Thank you for watching this video, peeps. If you liked this content and want to see more of it, I highly recommend that you subscribe to my YouTube channel. And if you want to influence the content in my future videos, check out my art account on X or check out my art account on Instagram or both. Hope to see you in the next video. Bye!